Mayor and Council, my name is David Hilderman. I live in Central Saanich. My entire adult life, I have tried to minimize my carbon footprint. Then, in 2020, I discovered this graph on the NOAA website. It is a graph that every mayor and council member in the CRD needs to be familiar with. The sea level in the Victoria Harbour has been measured hourly for 115 years. This is the plot of monthly averages. The rate of rise has not changed in 115 years. In the face of this reality, UBC created the Coastal Adaptation Lab, where they say it's time to accept, not resist, rising sea levels. They say that in BC we should expect sea levels to rise 0.5 meter by 2050 and 1.2 meters by 2100. The purpose of this Coastal Adaptation Lab is to develop public policies to deal with this sea level rise. This is what UBC's predictions look like when graphed along with the annual Victoria sea level averages and a continuing linear trend. Please use common sense and expect that in 2050, the sea level in Victoria will continue to rise as it has for 115 years and reach a height of 2 centimeters and not 50 centimeters as expected by UBC. UBC's expectations are based on models. At the NOAA website, a few US locations have predictions of future sea level. This is what you would find today for the regional scenario of the Battery, New York, which is at the southern tip of Manhattan. On October 2021, I captured a screenshot as I noticed the actual sea level was not following the predictions. Evidently, the forecast for when dangerous sea level acceleration will begin has been shifted forward by 30 years. Please, don't base costly and environmentally destructive net zero policies on this kind of science. Our governments and media want us to believe that no credible scientist disputes the idea that we are in a climate crisis. This is false. There are many extremely credible scientists that say there is no climate emergency. I belong to the CO2 Coalition, a group comprising close to 200 members, of which 70% hold PhDs. This includes John Clauser, the recipient of the 2022 Nobel Prize in Physics, who serves on the board of directors. The purpose of the CO2 Coalition is to share the science that shows that increasing atmospheric CO2 levels are in fact making the world better and is not creating a climate crisis. All the expensive and environmentally destructive net zero initiatives hinge on the premise that we are in a climate emergency. This is too important an issue to simply trust the experts that argue for the climate emergency. These experts depend on the concept of a climate crisis for their funding. It's like trusting a vacuum cleaner salesman that you need a new vacuum. I suggest that this municipality bravely host a public debate on the matter. I would gladly engage in a public discussion with anyone on this topic. Thank you.